What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Q, and today was the first day of Gamescom Live. And I gotta tell you, man, it was very okay-ish. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I'm so used to the big hype of the E3s of the past, or if it's just because since everything's online now, a lot of the stuff you've already heard about before they really even announce it. But I mean, there was some good stuff. I just wasn't super hype about it, to be perfectly honest. They did happen to go over a lot of games though. They did a lot of little teasers, a lot of trailers. So I'm just gonna go over the top ones that I remember that kind of stood out to me and give you my quick thoughts on them. There's a few of them, so I'm gonna try to power through them pretty quickly here. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so they pretty much started off the show with the reveal of the new Saints Row game. Saints Row was always a big hit back in the day, and I remember thinking it was cool. It was kind of in that same sort of Grand Theft Auto universe style. And you know, we've had Grand Theft Auto 5 for like a smooth decade or something now. So it's not super surprising that they'd be doing Saints Row again. That's one of those I've heard rumored for a long time, and I just kind of expected it someday they would really go ahead and put another one out. So it is cool to see it. It looks pretty good to me. They actually showed some gameplay, and the gameplay looked really good. You can tell this is one they probably made sure they had fine-tuned and kind of buttoned up for the show, which was a little surprising that they started the show with that, because that seems like a pretty big title, which made me a little nervous that there weren't going to be a lot more. So yeah. The next big one I noticed was Midnight Suns. It's supposed to be like a new Marvel game. The way they described it is you're going to play as like a new kind of Marvel character, but you're going to have all of these other Marvel characters as like tactical support. So it's going to be kind of like a tactics game. They didn't really show gameplay. I wish we could have gotten some of that, but it did show a few of like the favorite Marvel characters. You know, there was Blade, there was Ghost Rider. They had one of the nicest variations of Wolverine's outfit I've ever seen. It was pretty dope, and the trailer itself looked very good. Now, as to what the game will look like or how to play, didn't get any of that, but I am looking forward to it. It was one of those that the trailer was so dope that when they first started showing it, I was like, oh, this is going to end up being like a mobile game. Because sometimes you'll get those really good trailers and then it'll be like for iOS and Android, like, but it looks like it's going to be an actual like console PC type game. The next big one that I remember, we got the Halo cinematic trailer, which was nice. They're putting a lot of work into Halo. I really think them deciding to push everything back was probably for the best, because it's kind of built to anticipation, and it does seem like they've kind of got this all ironed out now. And the cinematic trailer was really cool. It told a nice little story about like a girl who gets saved by the Spartans, and then she's like giving a speech to where you see that in the future she became a Spartan. Really cool trailer. If you get a chance, check it out. It also gave us the release date. It's going to be coming out December 8th, 2021. I'm not sure if people already knew that, but I swear before when I would look it up, it just said holiday season. It didn't have a specific date, so I think this may have been the actual announcement of the date. Also with that, they announced they're releasing a new Halo Elite controller, which I guess some people hate, some people like. To me, it looks beautiful. And I was like, man, I wonder when they're going to do the pre-orders. And if you were also wondering it, they already have started doing the pre-orders, and they've already sold out. So good luck with that, because I wanted one, but yeah, not happening. Also, there is a new limited edition console, which actually looks nice. Doesn't really have Master Chief or anything on it. It's kind of just it's a cool design. I don't know if it would be worth, if you already have like a Series X, I don't know if it's something you'll be selling yours off to get this one. I know I won't, but if you didn't have one and you were trying to get one, it would be cool just to get the collector's edition at that point. But I don't think it's something so cool that I'd be like, oh, I gotta swap my system for it. Also, they showed this game called Dokkaev, which I don't know if I'm just a kid at heart or what, but it was the coolest looking thing to me. It is what I would imagine that in the future Pokemon would look like, and it seemed kind of like almost the same thing. Is you can ride around the city, there were like kids on skateboards, and you could kind of like fly through the air, and I guess you get characters that are almost like Pokemon that like assist you in battle, and y'all fight, and the battles were kind of over the top and very cool looking, and I for one am definitely excited about it. And most definitely will be getting this game when it comes out. You should definitely check out the trailer. Let me know what you think, because I'm actually quite excited for this. All right, the next was Death Stranding. They are coming out with the director's cut that had already kind of been announced, but they gave you some more clarity as to what all will come with the director's cut, which they've made some advancements to the game where it looks like you can jump from like high altitudes now and land, and you don't really take as much fall damage. They've added, you know, more means of transportation. They added a race mode that I'm not really sure what the point of it is, but it looks cool. And then they also added some missions that are like indoors that look very, very Metal Gear-esque. So that's super cool. Of course, that is one of the games that is still on the list of games that I have purchased and yet to play. So maybe I'll get the director's cut. I heard people say with the new advancements, it'll make it a little easier to play and make some of the stuff less tedious. So might just upgrade to the director's cut. Also, we got a cinematic trailer for Call of Duty Vanguard, which looked really good. The play they showed looked really, really good. I don't know how many times you can play a Call of Duty about killing Nazis, but this one looks very good. I'm definitely tempted to try it out just because the little story cinematic they showed seemed very, very cool. Just they did like a battle scene where everything kind of went from beautiful to jacked all at once, but it was really nice. Definitely check that out. And the final one is one I've already made a video on that I'm super hype about, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. They released that April O'Neil is going to be a playable character in this one. The little combos they showed with her look really dope. Apparently you'll be able to do kind of like group attacks, and also you can revive other characters with pizza. So it's cool because it's done in the classic style, but it does have some updates to it, and I'm just really looking forward to it. It just seems like something that's right up my alley, because I can't tell you how many times I've actually gone to an arcade and paid to beat the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so this is something I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, there were a lot of games that they had that I didn't even write down, like Riders Republic, which looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like SSX meets BMX meets hang gliding. I was a big fan of like the SSX games back in the day, so this one also looks like it will be pretty cool. But yeah, a bunch of games, man. If you get a chance, I definitely say sit down, check out, look at all the different trailers and stuff they showed. These were just the ones that kind of stood out to me. Yeah, if you did watch it, let me know what you think. Which games are you excited about? Is there anything that kind of disappointed you? What do you guys think? What'd you like? What didn't you like? What are you excited for? But yeah, as always, man, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys. Don't make it weird. I guess that works.